Welcome, beloveds. And I'm wearing my beloved T-shirt because in this year of 2020, I'm holding our little miniature tree that we had during our winter solstice ritual that we did here, and it will carry us through the whole year of 2020. And one of the frames that we're going to put around the ecstatic path that we as a flesh and spirit community invite you as men who love men on, is all about the connection to our flesh and to spirit, and that those things are not separate but one and the same, and developing that connection. And so we're really excited. We're going to play with the archetype of the sacred tree as we come into 2020. If you've been to any of our events, soon we're having a massage, men massaging men experience together. And if you've ever been to any of our events, we always start with an opening circle and checking in. But in that circle, we ground ourselves, usually with a visual of connecting to the earth and connecting to the sky, and reaching out like the tree with its roots planted deeply in the earth, and its branches reaching far out to the furthest star, to the uttermost parts of the universe. That's the deep connection of heart that we want to develop in flesh and spirit community, and we will do in all of our events. But especially this year, we're playing with the archetype of the mystic. So if you're on a journey of healing, of expansion, of connecting, of building community with men who love men, then flesh and spirit might be a place that you want to land and see what we're doing here. So our next events are a massage exchange. We have a whole energy medicine track that we're on, and that includes distance. The next one's about distance healing and intuition. And then, of course, we have our big event, which is the 2-day ecstatic massage, which will play with more of this archetype of the sacred tree, and how from the root of us, from our asses to the crown of our heads, bringing pleasure and awakening and awareness through and in our body, so that we can be of better service to ourselves and each other. You know, it's in California, the big redwoods that we talk about are such a treasure to us here. And if you've ever touched a redwood tree or been in the redwoods, it just feels sacred in and of itself. And so the redwoods, though, have roots that are actually pretty shallow. But what gives strength to the roots of these tall, standing, ancient trees is actually that their roots interconnect and interweave with each other close under the surface, so that they're actually kind of building a community of trees together. So in this year of the sacred tree for us, we want to touch bodies through massage and energy work and pleasure work that will take us deeper into what the mystics understood, that we are interconnected to all things. So if that sounds the least bit juicy or curious, come and touch in safe and sacred space with us, touching bodies and hearts, and we look forward to having you with us in 2020. Namaste.